Prepare to journey back to the 15th century, where one man's relentless ambition nearly reshaped the landscape of Europe, Charles the Bold. As the Duke of Burgundy, he wasn't merely a ruler, he was a dynamic force navigating the complex web of European politics. In an era marked by fierce rivalries and power struggles, Charles dared to dream big. His aspirations to expand Burgundy's territories and elevate its influence put him on a collision course with mighty France and the Holy Roman Empire. Join us as we delve into the life of this captivating figure whose quest for dominance left an indelible mark on history. In this video, we'll delve into Charles's significant impact on the political landscape of Europe, examining how his aspirations shaped alliances and rivalries that would echo through the ages. Understanding Charles the Bold is crucial, as his actions had far-reaching consequences, influencing the course of history in ways that are still felt today. Join us as we uncover the complexities of his character, his grand ambitions, and the ultimate fate that awaited him. By the end of this journey, you'll appreciate not only the man behind the title, but also the profound effects his legacy had on the future of Europe. Let's dive in. Charles the Bold was born in 1433 into the powerful house of Valois-Burgundy, a lineage that played a crucial role in the political landscape of 15th century Europe. His father, Duke Philip the Good, was a formidable ruler who expanded Burgundy's influence, while his mother, Isabella of Portugal, brought additional prestige to the family. Growing up in this environment of wealth and power, Charles was exposed to the complexities of court politics from an early age. Key events during his formative years, such as the death of his father in 1467, ignited a fierce ambition within him. This loss not only thrust him into leadership, but also instilled a desire to assert Burgundy's dominance in Europe. His education was equally influential. Charles was trained in the arts of warfare, diplomacy, and governance, preparing him for the challenges ahead. These experiences shaped his vision of a powerful and independent Burgundy, fueling his relentless pursuit of expansion and influence. As we explore his early life, we'll uncover how these foundational elements set the stage for his later ambitions and the dramatic events that would follow. Charles the Bold's ascent to the position of Duke of Burgundy was marked by strategic political maneuvers and shrewd alliances. Following the death of his father, Philip the Good, in 1467, Charles quickly consolidated power by securing the loyalty of key nobles and influential figures within his realm. He understood that to strengthen his position, he needed to forge alliances that would bolster his authority and expand his territories. One of the most significant moves in his rise was his marriage to Margaret of York in 1468. This union not only solidified his ties with England, but also enhanced his legitimacy and influence across Europe. The marriage was a calculated step that brought additional resources and support, furthering his ambitions. However, Charles faced numerous challenges during his rise, including internal dissent and external threats from rival powers like France. He adeptly navigated these obstacles through a combination of military prowess and diplomatic negotiations. By showcasing his determination and strategic acumen, Charles not only overcame these challenges, but also laid the groundwork for a powerful and ambitious reign that would leave a lasting mark on European history. Charles the Bold harbored grand ambitions for expanding his territory and establishing a powerful Burgundian state that could rival the major powers of Europe. His vision was to create a unified realm that encompassed not only Burgundy, but also the Low Countries and parts of France, effectively transforming Burgundy into a dominant political entity. Key territories that Charles sought to acquire included Flanders, Brabant, and Hainault. These regions were economically prosperous and strategically located, providing vital trade routes and resources that would enhance Burgundy's wealth and influence. By controlling these areas, Charles aimed to solidify his power and create a buffer against potential threats from France and the Holy Roman Empire. To achieve his goals, Charles employed a combination of military force, strategic marriages, and diplomatic negotiations. He led military campaigns to assert control over rebellious territories and used his marriage alliances to strengthen ties with influential families. Additionally, he sought to cultivate loyalty among the nobility through patronage and promises of land. These multifaceted strategies reflected his determination to realize his vision of a powerful and expansive Burgundian state, setting the stage for the dramatic conflicts that would follow. Charles the Bold was known for his ambitious military campaigns campaigns, which were central to his strategy for expanding Burgundian influence. One of the most significant battles was the Battle of Grandson in 1476, where Charles faced the Swiss Confederation. Despite his initial confidence, the battle ended in a devastating defeat, showcasing the fierce resistance of the Swiss and marking a turning point in his military fortunes. Charles employed innovative tactics, such as the use of heavy cavalry and fortified positions, which were designed to intimidate his enemies and secure quick victories. However, his reliance on these traditional methods sometimes blinded him to the evolving nature of warfare, particularly against more agile and adaptable forces like the Swiss. These military campaigns had profound effects on his ambitions and relationships with other powers. While some victories initially bolstered his reputation, the defeats, particularly at Grandson and later at Morat, strained his resources and weakened alliances. His aggressive expansionism also heightened tensions with France, leading to further conflicts. Ultimately, these military endeavors illustrated the precarious balance between ambition and the harsh realities of warfare, shaping the trajectory of Charles's reign and his legacy in European history. Charles the Bold understood that forming strategic alliances was essential for achieving his ambitions. One of his key allies was the Duke of Brabant, who shared similar interests in resisting French expansion. This alliance was motivated by a mutual desire for stability and prosperity in the region, allowing both leaders to strengthen their positions against common threats. However, Charles also faced formidable rivals, most notably King Louis XI of France. Louis was determined to curb Burgundian power and expand his own influence, leading to a series of conflicts that would define the political landscape of the time. The rivalry escalated into open warfare, with battles such as the infamous Battle of Nancy in 1477, where Charles ultimately met his demise. These alliances and rivalries significantly influenced Charles's political landscape. While his partnerships provided temporary support, they were often fragile and subject to shifting loyalties. Conversely, his conflicts with rivals like Louis XI not only drained resources but also alienated potential allies. This complex web of relationships underscored the precarious nature of power in 15th century Europe, ultimately shaping the fate of Charles and the Burgundian state he sought to build. Charles the Bold's downfall was marked by a series of critical battles that ultimately led to his demise. The turning point came with the Battle of Grandson in 1476, where he faced a surprising defeat against the Swiss Confederation. This loss not only weakened his military position but also emboldened his enemies. The subsequent Battle of Morat further compounded his troubles, resulting in significant casualties and the loss of key territories. Charles's relentless ambitions played a crucial role in his fate. His desire to expand Burgundy's influence often led him to overreach, engaging in conflicts that stretched his resources thin. The aggressive pursuit of power alienated potential allies and created a network of enemies, particularly with France, which sought to exploit his vulnerabilities. The consequences of Charles's downfall were profound for both Burgundy and Europe. Following his death at the Battle of Nancy in 1477, the once mighty Burgundian state fragmented, leading to its absorption by France and the Habsburgs. This shift altered the balance of power in Europe, paving the way for new political dynamics and conflicts that would shape the continent for generations to come. Charles's ambitions, while grand, ultimately led to a legacy of instability and change. Charles the Bold left a complex legacy that significantly shaped the future of Burgundy in European history. His ambitious vision for a powerful Burgundian state laid the groundwork for the region's political landscape, influencing the dynamics of power in Western Europe. Although his reign ended in tragedy, the territories he sought to unify and control became pivotal in the ongoing struggles between emerging nation-states. The lessons learned from Charles's rise and fall are profound. His overreaching ambitions serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of hubris in leadership. While his military innovations and strategic alliances initially brought success, they ultimately contributed to his downfall, highlighting the importance of adaptability and the need for stable relationships in politics. Charles's influence extended beyond his lifetime, impacting subsequent European politics. His aggressive expansionism and the resulting conflicts set the stage for the rise of centralized monarchies, particularly in France. The fragmentation of Burgundy after his death also paved the way for the Habsburgs to gain prominence, reshaping the balance of power in Europe. Thus, Charles the Bold's legacy is a testament to the intricate interplay of ambition, power, and the unpredictable nature of history. In this video, we've explored the fascinating life of Charles the Bold, a figure whose ambitions and actions significantly impacted European history. We discussed his rise to power, marked shaped by strategic alliances and military campaigns, as well as the challenges he faced along the way. Understanding Charles's ambitions within their historical context is crucial, as they reveal the complexities of leadership and the delicate balance of power in 15th century Europe. We also examine the lessons learned from his life, particularly the dangers of overreaching ambition and the importance of maintaining strong relationships in politics. Charles's story serves as a reminder of how individual aspirations can shape the course of history, for better or worse. If you found this exploration of Charles the Bold insightful, we encourage you to reflect on the broader implications of his legacy. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with fellow history enthusiasts. Your support helps us bring more engaging historical content to you. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the past, and we look forward to exploring more captivating stories with you.